Hi, you are currently being recorded.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Hey everyone, so a couple bought a hot tub. I guess one of the panels ended up being broken when they bought it, which allowed rodents to go in there and eat wires and destroy the hot tub. So they put a Ring camera under there to show the hot tub company because of the broken panel that the rodents were getting in. And they just ended up catching a rattlesnake slither by the Ring camera. So they got more than rodents under there. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Just the person I need.
Heard you have a little friend.
I do. By this time, we'd also had a Ring camera in there.
Yeah.
So
I saw the picture. It's funny.
yeah, I can just slide back.
Slide it out.
I gotta get this panel off of this. So if you just kind of pop it out.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes.
There he is.
There he is.
Hi, buddy. I hear ya. There we go. Perfect. Oh, dang it. They're somewhere back there now. Shoot, if this is the only side that comes back, or that comes off, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to.
Well, we can.
Alright, so I had to unfortunately leave empty-handed. I wasn't able to get the snake, so as soon as we took off the panel, it didn't fully unlatch on the one side, so I couldn't get in there to get the one snake, and before we could get it off, it slithered to the back of the hot tub. And then as I was trying to fiddle with it and get the panel off, another snake was like at the top and it just slithered down. I almost had it, but again, that stupid panel was in my way and I couldn't get the snake, and finally we were able to take the whole thing off. But at that point, the snakes are both in the back behind the hot tub. So we tried to take off other panels. Everything else was enclosed and foamed in, so and we couldn't see the snakes anymore. They were in the back, hanging out, hiding away. So unfortunately, I was not able to get them. There was nothing I could do. To be continued. Hopefully, probably right when I get home, they'll give me a call, and then I'll have to drive back.
So I'm headed to a neighbor's house. She saw a big rattlesnake next to the house yesterday, which means that the snake has probably been there all winter and that there could be others. We had a big storm that came through yesterday and it kind of ducked down under there. So I'm trying out again now that the sun is overhead, thinking it's gonna be out basking. So I'll know shortly. Hi, how you doing? So he's around the corner of that hole.
He's like right. He was just coming out of that hole a minute ago. His head was peeking out.
Oh, that hole.
And I backtracked because I didn't want him to smell me or anything.
Okay.
I do have some ideas of how we might be able to roust it out.
I could use some water actually, that would work.
There's a hose and a vent right there.
So what I do is I'm just gonna put it like next to it.
Okay.
And then we'll turn on like half power or a little bit less. So he's thinking he's flooding, and we'll just go hide over here until he comes all the way out.
Pile of inflated stuff.
Let's go check that out. Is this your guy?
Looks pretty close.
Okay. I'm kind of surprised nothing else is coming out, honestly. So I'm actually kind of surprised that snake was alone. Normally in those kinds of situations, there's going to be a variety of sizes that's going to come out, but just the one big snake. And she has exactly the right attitude for living out in that area where there just are going to be animals there. Anyway, I'm looking for a good spot to release the snake in a suitable replacement den. Okay, found a really nice little rock pile here. Our friend. Lots of places to go hide up here with good deep cover. Make sure he gets to a spot, hide. And honestly, these days, there are a few things that drive me as nuts as when people do relocation work and then just dump the snake out onto the ground somewhere and let it crawl off into the grass. That is not how to do it. That's snake is not being helped if someone's doing that. It's just a very critical part of understanding the task at hand. It's not to move the snake, it's to have the snake survive. All right, see you later, guy.
Hey everyone, I'm headed to Scottsdale. I was actually out at this house about a week ago. They had 2 rattlesnakes in a hot tub. I was unable to get them then because they went into the back of the hot tub and it was just too enclosed for me to even see where the snakes were or get them out. So it was a waiting game, but the homeowners set up cameras. They haven't seen the snakes on the camera and it's been a week. They're having someone out this morning to get that hot tub out of their yard because they're having it replaced. So I'm headed there to make sure that those snakes aren't in the hot tub, or if they are, that I get them out of there so no one gets hurt when they're transporting this hot tub. So when I first got here like 5 days ago when they were out, there was one coiled up down right here, and then there was one, I don't know where he was, but it was up there, and then it slithered down in the back. And none of these panels open. It's all foam on the side, so this is the only visual we could see in, and then they could just go right there. So he said he saw no snake activity on the cameras, but definitely rodents and birds since I left. So we assume the snakes are still in there, but they are not up front. So not too sure how. Yeah, waiting on the hot tub people to come. They should be here in like 10 minutes.
Yep, there's one right there.
I don't want to squish him now that he's not in his little thing, so if you can not put that down, please. I got him. So this is a female. So
Yeah, I knew it, right in that channel. What did I say?
so there's holes underneath.
Yeah, there's like channels for the electrical to go through.
Gotcha.
What's up, people? I am up here in North Phoenix for a removal. The lady, she did not want to go outside to watch the snake, so it's always kind of a gamble on if the snake's gonna be there. So we'll see. It might be a goose chase. Huh?
Over there.
Okay. So can I see the picture you took of it?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Definitely a rattlesnake. Oh, here he is. Not a goose chase after all. Hey there, friend. Not a happy snake. All right, so he probably came down from the mountain. That was super easy. Not as much of a goose chase as I would have thought. It's not as hot out, so that snake wasn't like frantically looking for somewhere to hide and take shelter from the heat. He was more just wandering around. I think he came down from the mountain. I'm gonna go look for a place to relocate this snake where he'll be nice and comfortable. I think this is a good spot. I think this is where I'm gonna put him. If you saw in the video, he froze thinking that his camouflage was gonna save him from being seen, but I was looking for him. I knew what I was looking for. But there we are. I'm gonna put him right there. Watch him climb up. They're pretty good at climbing. Whoa! He knocked over the camera. That's how you relocate a rattlesnake early in the season. Tons and tons of holes, rodent activity, opportunities for this snake to stay where he is in this preserve, stay where I relocate him instead of wandering back into the neighborhood that he was taken from.
All right, got this little girl. She's a little fired up. She's pretty. She's a little scared. I'm not really. It could be traumatic. I get it. Go right in here. Hi, Morning's early. All right, was able to get one rattlesnake out of there. We lifted the hot tub and she was just hanging out in a little divot underneath. Hit the hot tub, looked all in as best we could. There's a lot of areas we couldn't see in, couldn't hear or see any more snakes, so we did the best we could. So, you know, there definitely could be a rattlesnake in there, but we couldn't open the whole thing up, so can't say for sure. But they have my number. They're taking that hot tub to a warehouse in Phoenix, and they'll be tearing it apart here in the next few days. So if there is a rattlesnake, they will find it and they're gonna give me a call. So this story might be continued, but we'll see. For now, we got one little rattlesnake back out in the desert. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.